Let's talk about the most important function of vitamin E, and that is it stabilizes cell membranes. Now, what's interesting about the cell membrane is that it has a double layer of fat, both saturated and unsaturated fatty acids. So people are always concerned about, oh my gosh, saturated fat, you need to avoid it. Well, the cell membrane is made out of saturated fat and cholesterol. And you have all sorts of things happening at the cellular membrane. You have the protection of the inside of the cell. You have all these mini little organs, they're called organelles. You have a little energy factory in there called the mitochondria. You have the lysosome, which is the garbage disposal. You have the DNA in the nucleus. You have the protein factories. You have little factories that make things out of lipids. So there's a lot going on, and the cell membrane is there to protect it. And then you have billions of little pumps. One would be the sodium-potassium pump. And this pump generates a lot of energy to activate the muscles and the nerves. And its primary job is to keep sodium out of the cell and potassium in to create this battery. And that electrical charge is inside the cell, and that can actually be used by the muscles and the nerves to allow them to function. So vitamin E helps prevent the oxidation of this fat layer right here, as well as the fat structures inside the cell. It's a significant antioxidant, and it does work with selenium as well. It prevents retinopathy, which is a disease of your retina, which is the nerve inside the eye. It's basically an extension of the brain sticking out in the eye. And the reason why vitamin E prevents this condition is because vitamin E is all about protecting fat-soluble structures. And anything related to nerve has a fat layer. It's called myelin sheath, because vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin. It also supports glutathione, which is the most powerful antioxidant in your body, and it mainly works in your liver. It also prevents nerve damage. Why? Because of the myelin sheath, which is all fat. Now, most of the vitamin E is stored in the liver and the fat cell, but with significant amounts inside your pituitary. So think about it. All the sex hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, even cortisol, originate as a controlling hormone in your pituitary. So because these hormones are made out of cholesterol and fat, you need high levels of vitamin E to protect them from being oxidized. And by the way, one of the functions of estrogen is to act as an antioxidant. So during menopause, when estrogen goes down with other hormones like progesterone and even testosterone, and if you don't have enough vitamin E to compensate, hot flashes can kick in there. And this is why vitamin E as a remedy will help to reduce hot flashes. But make sure anytime you take vitamin E, always take it in the natural form and get something that includes all the tocopherols with the tocotrienols as one big complex. Vitamin E also has been shown to decrease fibrosis of the liver. Why? Because it's an antioxidant, and fibrosis occurs from all the free radical damage and inflammation in the liver, and without vitamin E, it can continue, so it can help mitigate cirrhosis. Another thing that happens when you take vitamin E is your muscles seem to get stronger. So if you're deficient in vitamin E, your muscles will be weaker. Typically, people are not deficient in vitamin E because of the diet. It's mainly because of the absorption. Either they had some alteration in the digestive system, whether they had gastric bypass or they had some surgery, or they have scar tissue in the gut, creating a lack of absorption, or they don't have a gallbladder, or they have sludge in the gallbladder, so they don't have enough bile to help them absorb it. I mean, they could be deficient in the diet, but typically it's other causes. But anyway, I wanted to emphasize the importance of vitamin E for your cell membranes. And if you want more information about vitamin E as far as where to get it from the foods, check out this video right here.